Hello, and I'm here to show void trading by ianxofour. In the ianxofour video, I realized that, well, in his video the villager is moving back with a minecart, but I realized that most people just have like trading halls, so the villager is like stuck here. So all you'd have to do is place a button down here or down here. The button is better here. And you go out, let me get a chest. You go out 68 rails. You need that many powered rails. And each lever powers 8. So the levers here, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you put it 9, so the first one isn't lit up. And you do the same on this side. And it's vital that it's better if you're making a trade hall, that you take this into consideration. You need to make the rails go 2 into this chunk. They need to be here, like this. So if you go over to this one, you see that the chunk is the same, but the villager is here. So when you're going back in the minecart and you have, say, 2 chunks, the villager gets unloaded. So let me just get some coal and I'll show you. This villager is in nominance. I need to spawn some coal in. Need a lot of coal to make sure that I can trade with him a bunch. But this is a really cool mechanic called void trading, and this is how you can implement it into your survival world. It won't work in multiplayer. You'd have to make the track longer. I don't know how long exactly, but in a single player world this works. So you only need one villager. Instead of wasting your resources on multiple villagers for multiple trades, you can make a string duper, and you get this guy to sell you string, my guy's selling coal. But what you do is you go into options, you go to video settings, and I don't know if you need to turn on the simulation distance, best if you do. You change these down to 2 chunks, right? And then let me check I have everything, yep. So then you click this and you open his trade. So when you're going back, he'll be unloaded. But the cool thing about this is no cooldowns. So you can trade all you want. Well, obviously you have a cooldown. Look, there we go. Look, cooldown. Then all I have to do is go back. Make sure you trade when you're on that place. Now I get all the XP. And I can trade with him again. It's vital that you make it so the rails go into only 2 of the chunk. The villager can be 1 or 2 out from that rail, but the rails need to go 2 into the chunk. It needs to be symmetrical. So I can keep trading. Right now he's out of stock again, and now I just go back. And it makes so you get all the XP, but you have an unlimited villager and you only need 1 of them. And it's great. But you need to make sure that you're at the end of the track when you start the trade. So, like this, yeah. So as you can see, I am now emptying my entire resource of coal with 1 villager. And I've gained, well, I already had this much, so I've gained like maybe, give or take 60 emeralds. I don't have to keep doing this, but it's good. Oh, I did that by accident. So when that happens, right, all you have to do is it doesn't live up to the villager, by the way. But now I need to unload him, but that means I'll have less to trade. You never get the better deals, I guess, but you still get like hell of a lot. Alright, now if I go back again, you should still, yep. Trades are still loaded. It's the same day. There's no editing here. So, here you go. Alright, now, all I have to do is trade 3 more times, and I'm out of coal. And you don't have to wait until, like, he's out of stock to come back. If you're just out of items, you can come back. I'll show you that now. You saw that he had XP on the top? Still got XP for that. But yeah. That is Void Trading by ianxofour. But instead of using 2 minecarts, you can only use 1. And when you want to collect your XP, you obviously go to the side. But I'll show you that you can also put the button here. It just won't be as easy. So it's way more friendly for actual like trade halls. So yeah, that's it. That's it really. I'll explore how to do it on the multiplayer, or a little bit multiplayer server, maybe Minehut, because that's what most people use nowadays. I think you might have to go 128 as the player track, and then so you add 128 plus 16. So it just has to be symmetrical. So if you're going like this and then you go 128 and it's not symmetrical, you know you have to add more, or you have to get rid of less, you know. So yeah. Also same here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you go out 9. And then you place this here. So this is the power of the rail. And then when I click this, my will go. And you also need a block here. So yeah.